sawmill.
So this is what they're producing off of their own yard. All of the wood that they have from the 40 acres that they have, they're building all of this. When you go there, all of their benches is made from the things that they made from the sawmill. Everything is made from the trees and everything. We've been pulling for about 3 years to make sure that everything that is utilized on this land comes from this land and trying to use the least amount. This bathroom here that was made, actually, you can't see too much, but it's lifted 4 inches off the ground so that we can just go ahead and spray it. Yeah, we dig our own poop holes, we make our own things, and that way we don't need to use
this black stuff that's coming out of the bottom of the duck pond. We're going to compost it and mix it in with some yard waste compost and mix it in with a little bit of food scrap compost, and we might have to add a little bit of sand for drainage because it's really clumpy. It used to be clay, but basically showing how we're taking, basically there's not very good soil for growing it, and then having some ducks, playing it as a pond over the summer, and then digging it out here now in the spring after it's composted for the winter. It's sat there and fermented. Basically now we have some pretty rich soil that we're making out of nutrient poor soil.
Beautiful.
There's goats there. We're gonna bring in more goats too this year to help kind of do the weeding and stuff there.
Gotta keep them out of the garden though.
Yeah. We had a lot of thistles there beforehand.
Been there now? Yeah. Blueberries?
Yeah, we got blueberries, we got raspberries. Yeah, and that's something that we're looking to do too with your Bliss is bury more berries. So we feed the artists and we feed the volunteers when they're working, and all the food that we feed them with during the festivals are from the land. There's wild asparagus around there. You can find that throughout the land too. Different berries to eat out. This is what we're going to need help with. That is the condition that it's in kind of right now. And so making this further into 4 season is going to be one of the projects that we can definitely work with. That's Seamus and Pumpkin. Yeah.
Neil, you didn't getting a goat.
Oh, we love those. Seamus is my favorite goat. He's so awesome. They have their own chicks. Yep, they build their own chicks to make their own eggs. All of their compost, all of the food, even when we're done with festivals, we go through all of the trash and we make sure that all of the food is there, and that's what the animals get. So the animals get all of the compost on a daily basis, and that's what they're fed. So at their swimming hole, there is a bunch of clay there, and we are in the process. I'm actually teaching them how to get their own clay because they were getting it from other places. That's Martin up there, and he actually did this during, where were we? We were, Earth Rhythms is when he was putting this up, and he put it up in front of everyone to show people.
And Earth Rhythm, that was another
Earth
festival
Rhythm
up there?
was another festival, yep.
Okay.
So Marty took out a loan. He had a wind turbine up there already and it didn't work. It wasn't operating. So he had this idea that he wanted to buy a new one. Well, found one, amazingly. Mike found one, he bought it, took the truck in a trailer and went picked it up one day. And that was about a week ago. Well, we have Earth Rhythms going on here this weekend, which is a music festival, and we thought what a better way to kick it off than put the winter going on during the pre-party. About 5 miles from here is where the performance Enbridge Line 3 is going to go in. And that has caused a little bit of an uproar because we are in the middle of wild rice. This is where we gather our rice from, and the best rice comes from here. Different tribes have different things that they work with, like has walleye, everybody has their own thing, and their thing here is the wild rice, and that line is going to go through there. We're trying to prove to people that there are other ways to get energy and conserve energy than putting oil in our ground. I am originally from Red Lake, and we're fighting our own battle with Enbridge as well. And I was at Standing Rock throughout the whole campaign, and I also am from Wisconsin, so we're fighting our own type battle there. So it's definitely been an adventure to link up with Marty and see the movement that he's bringing as well. People are starting to be more aware of what is going on and the difference in people's minds as far as clean energy, renewable energy goes. And all it takes is a single person. And he took the initiative to get his own energy, get clean energy, and to
Is that Marty?
That's Marty.
all of the energy that is going to be put into this grant.
And that's the Stop Line 3 bus and the Seek Joy that we're working with too. So I should have made that a little. So that's the Seek Joy that we would be working with. We're working on solar collectors right now. They are all designed so that we can start collecting energy with those solar collectors also. There might even be a possibility of doing some hydro, but at this point with the windmill working as well as it needs to, we don't think that we're going to have to do hydropower energy. So that's the swim hole, and there's these little fish that you can take a spa in, and they come in and they eat all of your dead skin off. So it works as a great spa there too.
That sounds interesting.
Oh, it is. When you're standing in there, it's really crazy. I think that it was just kind of more festive pictures and stuff. And it's an art piece, so people love come in, and that's kind of one of the things. Oh yeah, oh gosh. So every festival, we literally go through, so these are our composting things. This is the can thing that I was telling you guys about.
Sorting out all the trash.
You can't, it's not a touchscreen.
Oh.
What do you want?
Oh, yeah.
You want to stop it?
Compost right here.
I was gonna just
I'm
remind you
the
of
agenda
what
here up here, Bliss.
You want to see something?
So
again?
right here, yeah, right there. So like these are canning centers. So what we do is we build these canning centers, and right now we only have one that's working. That we need more that are working. We've actually gotten really good. I had a mental breakdown at Earth Rhythms over the trash that happened. So when it came to lunar frequency, and you could say we were almost spotless when it came to those grounds. We did not have water bottles. We had people that were going around. But we also were teaching people, so we brought the things outside and we let them do their own cans this time. We let them do their own compost. We let them actually do their own thing, because otherwise it took 3 weeks to do this. But making these so that we can have maybe 4 places where we can crush cans and stuff. Now they can utilize those cans and they can melt them down there, and we can use products to make the solar energy panels and stuff that we're making there. And so the cans are actually useful, and we want people to crush them in there so that we can melt that down eventually.
They make their own solar panels already?
Yep, we're already making our own solar. see, I think we just showed this right here. So these are the solar panels that are being made right now. And we have the design of it. Where did you at? Oh, look at that. Boom. I'm so
You're
used
just
to
talking
it.
about the dish, the solar collection.
Yeah. No, that's okay. Yeah, you can go through, you can hit that up here. So see, we already have the designs and everything that we're doing for those solar panels, and then we're also gonna eventually get that satellite and stuff going. But yeah, if we can get those going so we can get more aluminum to make the actual solar panels and stuff and melt those down. Get the mold and stuff, you know, get them in the molds, we can do a lot more. But literally everything that we do there, we're taking everything. And this is the waste that is left after festivals most of the time. We're trying to bring it all the way down. We got this festival down to, we had 2 trash bags after this festival. But this is what we kind of started with. Because everything is reusable. Everything was washed and everything was recycled and whatnot. So, okay, Pure Bliss, what's going on with that right now?
Turn the lights on?
Sure.
Just turn this stuff off.
Sure. So, Miss King, Martin, and Darwin are the landowners of this. Right now, they are trying to produce full sustainability within their lot, and they have already started. They're willing to teach. They have blueprints of literally everything that they want to do, down to a pyramidal 4-season greenhouse that we can eventually do. Right now, what we are thinking with the time that we have, what I want to see happen for Ubuntu and for Pure Bliss is we really want to turn Pure Bliss, because some people have turned Pure Bliss into the partying festival. That is never what it was intended for. And so now we're trying to bring it back, which is one of those reasons I made that video for you guys and also for them, so that we can show all what's going on and bring this back to sustainability, bring this back to the community, bring it back to everything. But also, as you heard in the video, we also are fighting Enbridge. Enbridge is the pipeline 3 that's going to be coming 5 miles within from their lot, which will be affecting their water, will be affecting a lot. They have a lot of people that are going to be coming there. We are going to be the housing unit or the place for the people that are not on the front lines and protesting. So there's really so much that is going on. We're trying to help teach people. We're trying to get the festival, to get the money, to get the land going the way that they want to. We also have the protesters coming in. We have Ubuntu. So really right now, this is a honeypot for everyone. I mean, I have networking with Minnesota Climate 350, Seek Joy. We have, oh gosh, I could go on a list of 50 different things that we have that are willing to help right now. And everybody's just, what do we want to do? So at this point, realistically, what we need to do for Ubuntu right now is come up with one project. What do we want to do for the festival? Because the festival is going to be huge. We've seen that it happened in Kansas when they just went and spoke about it. But let's get our people actually out there. Let's start talking about what Ubuntu has to offer during the festival. We'll hold a workshop, but also let's get our people out on the front line. What is something that we can do right now? We could work on the greenhouses. We can work on the greenhouses while people are coming into the festival. Oh, hey, what are you guys doing there? Oh, well, we're working on the greenhouses. Or we can work on the parking lot. We can work on the beehives. We can work on, you know, on tiny little projects. We have, we can go around plant berries. There is a hemp farm that is on White Earth, all legal. And one of the things that they're utilizing there is using cannabis to make the plastics, to make huts, to make homes, to make rubber, to make cement. And so we can actually get and cutting that stuff down and making that stuff sustainable to show people what they're doing there, because there's a lot going on with that. We can do things such as digging the clay out of where the swimming hole is, and showing people how to process that clay, because they do have a pottery farm. So with that clay, we can break it down, we can show people how to do it, we can show them how to make their own potteries. Martin is talking about, working with the township, taking over the township and going into possibly making this one small town. We do have the opportunity outside of the land to gain 80 acres, or another lot is selling 160 acres. His mother is willing to take on that, or they're at least talking about it, but so far it looks like it would be a go, as far as even putting it under their mortgage to give more land so that we can do something such as one small town. The whole point of Pure Bliss is sustainability, is what can we do better for the world, is we want to be the we want to represent what you could do. That is exactly what Ubuntu wants. So if we could just get a few people to say, let's get out there doing berries, let's get out there working on the greenhouse to help it, let's get out there doing clay. 3 easy things we can do during the festival to show people sustainability, to also get them waking up to Ubuntu, and also get out there, get our feet in there, see what Pure Bliss has, because there are so many opportunities. We're just building more and more and more and more. So, the beehives is something also that we could be doing. Pure Bliss right now, they got their duck pond, they got their pottery barn, they got the clay, they got the windmill, they got the recycling, the compost, they got their satellites, they got their solar powers, they got the outhouses that we could also do. We could be, digging holes and putting the outhouses out there. They have the solar lights going, they got the greenhouse, they got gardens, they got the tire walls. They are continuously planting trees out there. Junipers is what we did this year. Berry plants, they got a sawmill, man saw, like a huge man saw, silk print, goats, pigs, chickens, which make the eggs. They got the eggs, or they got snakes to help with the mice and stuff in the barn. They do have internet, they got phone, they got water well. The bathrooms, like I said, are lifted bathrooms when they have the stalls, so we can just go ahead and clean that very easy. There is buses there. We are also figuring out different transportations and stuff that we can do to take it. One way is, getting people to take the Amtrak. We can take that to Detroit Lakes. Miss King can pick us up. We do have buses that can go out there, and actually for our festival for Divine Spirits Wonderland, we are getting buses so that people don't have to drive individually, and that won't be a problem. You just get on the bus and we'll drive you on up there. Because that's really going to help with parking. It's eco-friendly. It's the good thing going there. So there is so much opportunity with Pure Bliss that to lay it all out for you, everybody could find something. But I think what we all need to do right now, because obviously there are more groups and more groups and more groups. I mean, I honestly just need to have a meeting with all you groups together and just get you all on the same page or in the same room. But with Pure Bliss, what I think our focus right now should be is break it down to maybe 3 projects. Maybe break it down to the solar catchers, or we can break it down to the greenhouse. But let's break it down to 3 subjects. Now we can do this. We're gonna, they're small. We can get it done. We can get it started right now during that festival, because the festival is going to be huge. From then on out, then let's build. Let's see where you guys want to build. Once you get a feel of the land, once you get on the land, once you actually start working, what is your imagination? What do you want to do? What can you present to there? They're open to the rocket ovens. They're open to literally anything that we have done. Anything that has stability, they are ready. Let's do it. They need more of that labor. But like I said, if we can just even focus on what are we going to present at that festival that people can see. Now we ask the people of the festival, because I mean, anytime that I've been there, the way that I've been picking just different volunteers is people that have started doing things for the land while they were at the festival because they were so in love with it. Oh, okay, come on, you got to be part of our volunteer time now. So we have all of these volunteers, at least a set of 33 volunteers that love working with the land and are willing to do anything for that land. That's 33 laborers that we can have right when we get there. We're at Ubuntu.